could not crack the lineup, but the last 2 years, he is firmly entrenched, and he is one of the top heavyweights. Trephan to defend his title. Catka trying to claim his first ACC championship.
Trephan's got some solid offense on his feet. He has a nice snatch single to his right side. He's not afraid to shoot low on the ankle, so let's see if he can get to that offense early here on Catka.
Catka, two-time qualifier, on that leg briefly, but you see the hips and the sprawl back from Trephan. Catka qualified for nationals in 21. He went 0-2 last year in Tulsa. Had a tough time finding his offense at nationals, and that was a point of focus for him this offseason, just wrestling more aggressively. Told us he wrestled more of the heavyweight style last year in 23, staying in the hand fight. Got caught a lot of times in 21 getting underneath the big guys, but he's bulked up, arrived in Blacksburg at 225, and now tipping the scales around 245, 250. Another advantage when you look at Hunter Catka, what he has in that training room for Virginia Tech each and every day to spar with, the likes of a Ty Wolf, Garrett Haught, two guys who push him.
Katka's got some solid offense of his own. He's got a nice little double he can hit, sweep single. But right now, it looks like he's just maintaining position, working in on the ties, trying to stay heavy on that head. I like how Trephan's pushing the axe right now, working, keeping his back to the center of the mat there, pressing forward, forcing Catka to push back in. Let's see if he can create an angle off that. Your opponent starts stepping into you. If you can create that angle, it's a great way to drop in low on a shot.
1 minute, Catka. One more. One more.
A nice little attempt there by Trephan, trying to get that quick go behind, attacking that leg of Catka, but just the quick reflexes there of Catka, squaring up his hips, getting right back up to his feet. Both guys made an attempt there, neither one was able to capitalize, but good action, good little sequence there.
Similarities between these two wrestlers certainly glaring. We talked about Catka, a little undersized for heavyweight upon arriving in Blacksburg. Same thing can be said for Owen Trephan. His freshman year, he weighed around 215. He actually told me he thought about cutting weight and maybe going down to 97, but made the decision to stay big, and now he walks around 250. And you know, oftentimes you hear how cutting weight is difficult. Owen Trephan talked about how putting on weight was tricky for him. You can put on the weight, but it's tough to maintain, and that's what he struggled with the first year on campus.
And it's not just the weight, it's what kind of weight are you putting on, right? It's just fat, is it the muscle mass that you're putting on? It takes a lot of time and dedication to put on that right weight, put on the strength, and then being able to adjust to it, carrying that heavier body frame. How do you move? How does it affect your flexibility? How does it affect your conditioning? All these factors that play into it. So you're constantly having to adjust your style as you're getting bigger, as you're building that strength and adding weight.
Trying to get a mat return here. You see the hand fight, and Trephan rips away the grip and gets the point. Owen Trephan with a 1-0 lead, early stages of the second period. You see the team score in the upper right-hand corner. NC State maintaining their lead. The Wolfpack looking for their 6th consecutive conference championship.
That was an excellent job of Trephan just with that quick escape, and that's a key in all weight classes, but especially at heavyweight. You need that quick explosion off the whistle from bottom position. You don't want to allow your opponent to put that heavy body on top of you. So create that motion, get your hips away quickly, and get to your feet. That's exactly what he did.
Crowd trying to get behind the NC State heavyweight Owen Trephan. Trephan won a couple of matches at nationals, and just like Catka, he said he just needs to take more shots in these tight matches. He said he learned last year that the offensive guy wins at the NCAAs. He thought he wrestled a little bit too conservatively, and it cost him in a couple of his setbacks.
Nice little half attempt there by Trephan. You see he was able to clear the head hands defense of Catka. Almost found that angle, just wasn't quite committed to it. So it's there, that opening's there. Let's see if he goes back to it.
The thing about Trephan, he is very deceptive, has a really good snatch single. Waiting for his opportunity, final few moments, short time in this second period. Catka is going to have the choice heading into period 3.
The score in favor of NC State's Owen Trephan.
Both corners intense. Kevin Jack Papapalizio for NC State. Catka taking his time, slowly trying to work up to his feet. And just like we saw Trephan do, Catka is able to get the point.
Excellent job there by Catka, getting to his feet and developing that wide base and immediately attacking those hands of Trephan. Looked like Trephan was trying to adjust, go for a mat return, but way to attack there by Catka to get that escape point.
He's a Cadet World Team member.
Owen Trephan nearly win the college football route. It took a year at Blair Academy for him to firmly decide to fully commit to the sport of wrestling. He wrestled 220 at Blair, moved to the prestigious Wrestling Academy his senior year. Had a number of college football offers, actually thought about walking on at NC State for football. Made a wise choice, having a solid season, quite an encore. It was a big splash last year, winning the ACC title. And NC State has had some really good heavyweights throughout the years. Of course, the great Gwiz, Nick Gwizdowski, Dante Wilson. Tied at 1. Are we heading to our first sudden victory of the night?
Watching Catka, he keeps posting with his left hand, and Trephan's biting on it, but nice little counter wrestling here by Trephan. In on that single leg, has it elevated.
And gets the 3. So Owen Trephan, late in the third period, grabs the lead for the first time.
Terrific job there by Trephan, keeping composed, wrestling through that position, absorbing that explosion of Catka, and then firing off his own attacks there.
Owen Trephan, 4 seconds, shucks Catka away. One last shot by Catka, but a little too late. And Owen Trephan has defended his title and puts NC State in the driver's seat now to win another ACC title. What a year for Trephan.
Impressive finish there by Trephan. It was a good match, kind of a chess match in the